everyone, Yummier in here, and today I'm bringing you my Melffy Deck Profile for September 2020. So I pretty much what we got with Rise of the Duelist, and yeah, pretty much that's the only place this deck has gotten support. Well, I mean, it's where it got released. So I built up, gathered some cards, beast support, and then, well, let's see how it shows out. I mean, I've won a couple of duels with this. Not too crazy, but it does have a lot of experimentation with Melatosa. Or is that's how it's called? I don't know. But anyways, well, first, let's see, I'll show you these, all right? So running 3, let's see, where do I want to zoom them in? There we go, because I've noticed my videos and seeing them far away isn't amazing. So, running 3 Melffys, it's just a normal monster with 2100 defense, and, well, it's searchable, so that is pretty neat. So, running that at 3. Also, another 3 of is Melffy Puppy. Now, this is a real good one in this deck. So, in this one, if your opponent normal or special summons, you return this card to the hand and then special summon a beast from the deck, well, level 1 or 2 beast. But more than anything, you will be going for one of your main cards in this deck, which is Melatosa, with the effect of if this card is special summon, you can target one card on the field and destroy it. So that does come up a lot in this deck. So 3 Melffy Puppies, and with all the Melffy monsters, at the end of your turn, you get to special summon them. So honestly, it has a lot of revolving around that, so it's fun. It's really fun, honestly. So, running 3 Melffy Caddies. I mean, honestly, they missed the opportunity to write Melffy Kitty, but Caddy, I mean, are they referencing Zexal? I don't know. But 3 Melffy Kitties, I like that. And then basically, when your opponent normal or special summons, you get to add 1 beast type from your deck to your hand. So that's honestly pretty cool, because you could add the puppy, which will then at the end phase summon it, of your end phase at least. So it's pretty neat. And then same effect, and the end phase, if you have it in your hand, you can special summon it. So that is fun. Alright, so also running 3 Melffy Fennies. This one, I believe, is your searcher, or no. Alright, so in this one, you can special summon a beast monster from your hand. Alright, so with Caddy, you add the Melatosa from your deck to your hand, and then with Fenny, you special summon it from your hand. I mean, it's a way to go around Puppy if you already have used that enough. So, running 3 of this, and then at the end phase, you can special summon him if you have it in your hand, which you will most likely will. Alright, another 3 of, well, I'm pretty much running 3 of the whole archetype. So 3 ponies, 3 Melffy ponies, and then if your opponent summons or special summons, and well, I mean, this part doesn't come up that often, but if your Melffy monster is going to get attacked, like say your opponent doesn't summon anything, he already has 2 monsters on the field, and you have your pony or any Melffy monster really, so he attacks, then you return this card to the hand, and then special summon a beast from your graveyard. And then if Melatosa is in the graveyard, well, you know what's going to happen next, which is pretty dope. So that is it for the Melffy's specific monsters. So running 3 Kalatosa, Mystical Beast of the Forest. So with this one, pretty self-explanatory. If it is special summoned by a card effect, target 1 card on the field and destroy it. Yeah, pretty dang good right there. Unfortunately, I was not able to pull a 3rd one from Armageddon to have it all holographic, but it's okay with what I got. So, those Melffy rabbits look a little bit too not useful. Oh, we got a Rescue Rabbit at 2. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's at 2. It's not at 2, but I only run 2 in this deck. So, cannot be special summoned from the deck. So, I mean, that pretty much stops Melffy Puppy's effect to bring in this guy out. So you normal summon this gun, then you can banish this face-up card to special summon 2 level 4 or lower normal monsters with the same name from your deck. And destroy them in your end phase. Of course, you're not going to keep them until the end phase. You're going to XYZ to your monsters, which most of the times you're going to go for Melffy Mommy. But, you know, needs more cards for it to be actually valuable. So I'm just running 2 Rescue Rabbits since we only have like 2, we only have 3 normal monsters in the deck. So once you use it once, you probably won't be using it again. So that is that. And then a little one of is Valierfla, the mystical beast of the forest. It's a tuner, so you can go into some synchro plays. Honestly, I'd forgotten it is a tuner, so might add some synchros here and there. Oh, then my cat decides to meow. Alright. And anyways, when this is on the field, you can discard a card and target 1 level 2. You can target 1 level 2 or lower beast monster in your graveyard, except for this one. Special summon it in attack position or face down defense. And you can only use that once per turn. So that's a one of. And that is it for the monsters. Now going on to the spells. And honestly, since your Melffy Mommy isn't going to have any like real protection except from like battle, you need some protection from card effects. So I am running 3 Power of the Guardians. Honestly, it's a really good spell. Honestly, Duel Links made this really popular, so honestly, a really nice card. So if your monster attacks or is attacked, add 1 counter to this, gains 500 attack, and if it is going to get destroyed, you can remove a counter. So really good, really good. So I like throwing this at 3, and honestly, that artwork is pretty dang nice. So also one of your key cards in this deck, and it is going into Obedience School. I can guarantee you that everyone saw this coming. So if you control no monsters, special summon 3 level 2 or lower beast monsters with different names from your deck, but their effects are negated. Also, they're destroyed in the end phase. Of course, you're not keeping them until the end phase. You're going into your Melffy Mommy, or the other one, the Forest. But, you know, that is one of the best opening cards to go with, so good luck on that. And then, since you're probably going to be having some cards in the graveyard after a while, drawing into this one isn't half bad. So 3 Melffy Tags. Target 1 Melffy monster in your graveyard, special summon it. But you could only activate it 1 per turn. So, but it's also a quick effect. So say you have this face down. Then you have Melffy Puppy in your graveyard. Activate it, special summon the puppy, and then if it's going to get attacked or your opponent summons, boom, Malatosa. So Malatosa really gets summoned like 6 times from what I've been playing. I mean, it's 6 or more times, but you know, I've been able to summon him 6 times actually. All right, so this one, Melffy Hide and Seek. So this one, the first time each beast monster you control would be destroyed by a card effect each turn. Yeah. It is not destroyed, but and you can shuffle. You can target 3 beast monsters in your graveyard with different names, shuffle them into the deck, then draw 1 card. You can only activate this effect once per turn, so that's pretty nice. So you can only control. I mean, you can control multiples, but you're not going to be activating. It's a hard once per turn, is what I'm trying to say. And also a one-of Time Thief Hack. Honestly, I haven't even made the deck profile for Time Thieves, but this card is really useful. So during the turn, their special summon XYZ monsters you control cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Also, your opponent cannot target them with card effects. You can target 1 XYZ monster you control. It gains 300 for each material currently attached to it until the end of this turn. And then this one doesn't really count for this deck, but the next line says if it has material from your opponent, it can attack directly, which most of the time it will not. And when I mean most of the time, it will not at all. So most of the times you're going to get this card. Let's see if it focuses, like to 5 or plus. So you're pretty much gaining this one to how much attacks? Additional attacks? So like 900, 1500? Yeah, 15 additional attacks. So Time Thief Hack, honestly a nice little one-off, just to experiment, if you will. So that is it for the spells. Now for my traps, I run 3 Melffy Playhouse. Detach any number of materials from that beast XYZ monster you control, then target that amount of monsters your opponent control, return them to the hand. Also, all XYZ monsters you control gain 500 for each material detached. So this one, say you have all 5 materials, you can attach all 5, target 5 monsters on your opponent's side. You have a clean field, and then you're gonna gain 500. So that's like an additional 25, so that's a 35. That is pretty dang good. So, Melffy Playhouse, really nice. And also, I will be updating this deck once Phantom Rage comes out, because there's a nice card in there that will help this deck a lot. So, and the last trap I got running this is Bottomless Trap Hole. Well, pretty self-explanatory. When your opponent special summons a monster, when your opponent summons a monster in general, or monsters with 15 or more attack, destroy that monster and then banish it. So 3 of that, so that's pretty nice. So that is it for the main deck. Time for the extra deck. So I run 3 Melffy Mummies, and this one, most of the times if you open with Obedience School, you're automatically having cannot be destroyed by battle. And then this, by its own effect, once per turn, quick effect, you can target 1 beast monster in your hand or either face up on the field, attach it to it. So now you're going into, you take no battle damage from involving this card. So that's pretty good. I mean, all right, so here's one play that I was able to do. I activated Obedience School, bringing out 3 monsters. Then I normal summon another beast, XYZ with those 4, and then I activated its effect, popping it to 5. So really good. So really good right there. So, and since it doesn't have defense from card effects just by battle, that's why I run the Power of the Guardians. So it could even it out. And then a one-off, I don't see myself summoning this one that much, but it does have a really neat effect. Starts making the deck roll a little bit faster. You can attach 1 material from this card, add 1 Melffy card from your deck to your hand, and then if another face-up Melffy monster you control returns to your hand, you can target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. It cannot attack. Also, its effects are negated while this face-up card is on the field. You can only use that once per turn, so it's a hard once per turn. So yeah, right? Yeah, it is. So just the one of. And then I run 2, number 69, Dark Mist. Once per battle during either player's turn, when an attack is declared involving this card, you can attach 1 material, half of the attack of your opponent monster, and if you do, add it to this one. So half of the attack. I don't know. I got lost. So I run 296 Dark Mist. So yeah. And another one of is Armed Kappa. Just needs 2 level 2, so you know, a pretty self-explanatory card. And then another one of is Topologic Cerberus. I mean, it's, if you want to. I mean, it's just my personal choice, if anything. So, with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the deck profile. Maybe it's a style you like to investigate to work on. I don't know. But honestly, my favorite Melffy, if I had to say one, Melffy Caddy. Melffy Caddy looks adorable. So, with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you on my next one, whenever that is. Take care.